For 63 days I've been on my way, and I burned to reach the longed-for land. On June 8th, we saw strange fires moving about in zigzags. Fishermen. Against the dark sky, a jagged black cone stood out. We were rounding Moorea and coming inside of Tahiti. A few hours later, the dawn twilight became visible, and slowly we approached the reefs of Tahiti, then entered the fairway and anchored without mishap in the roads. To a man who has traveled a good deal, this small island is not, like the Bay of Rio de Janeiro, a magic sight. A few peaks of sub-mountain after the deluge, a family climbed up there, took root. The corals also climbed. They ringed round the new island. At 10 in the morning, I called on Governor La Cascade, who received me as a man of consequence entrusted by the government with a mission, ostensibly artistic, but mainly consisting in political spying. I did all I could to undeceive the political people. It was no good. They thought I was paid. I assured them I was not. Having only just arrived, rather disappointed as I was by things being so far from what I had longed for, and this was the point imagined, disgusted as I was by all this European triviality, I was sad, coming so far to... Shall I manage to recover any trace of that past, so remote and so mysterious? And the present had nothing worthwhile to say to me, to get back to the ancient hearth, revive the fire in the midst of all these ashes, and for that, quite alone, without any support. Cast down though I am not in the habit of giving up, without having tried everything, the impossible as well as the possible. My mind was soon made up to leave Papeete as quickly as I could, to get away from the European center. I had a sort of vague presentiment that by living wholly in the bush with the natives of Tahiti, I would manage with patience to overcome these people's mistrust, and that I would know. An officer of the gendarmerie graciously offered me his carriage and his horse. I left one morning in search of my hut. My vahine went with me. Titi was her name. Almost an English girl, but she spoke a little French. That day she had put on her best dress, a flower behind her ear,